Hello everyone, it's Danny. Today I want to do a small experiment regarding humidity trays because I find them rather useless for me, and I'm going to tell you along this video why. But I do want to see how useful they are in the perfect, most optimum conditions for them to work, and I'll tell you in a bit what I mean. So I chose to do this experiment in the house, not on the balcony, because any air movement you might have in the room will make the humidity go everywhere in the room except around your plant, depending how the wind is blowing. So if you have your orchids by the window, humidity trays will be worthless. This is one reason why I don't use them in my balcony, because there is always air movement. And second, if the temperatures go too low, water will not evaporate that fast, if not at all. So again, in my balcony, winters tend to be very cold, about 15 degrees at night, which is fine for the orchids, but water does not evaporate. So again, humidity trays are useless to me. But today I have all the doors and windows shut. I'm trying to make this room as warm as possible, and there is no air movement in this room. Okay. Now, right now we have 41% relative humidity and 26.5 degrees Celsius. And the clock is 2:58. Alrighty, I have also prepared a humidity tray, and I'm gonna place this orchid on top of it. Sorry about the noise. Okay, so as you can see, I have some pebbles, some water, and my trusty orchid and the hydro thermometer. Now we're gonna come back to this room a little later and see how we do, see how much the humidity rose, if it indeed started to rise. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, so we're back, and now the humidity is 44% and we have 25.7 temperature. And the time is now 5:29. So a lot of time has passed. The humidity might increase 1 unit or something because I'm here and I'm talking, and that always tends to increase the humidity. See, there we go. I thought this would happen. Alrighty, so I left this plant here in this room with no air movement to affect the results. And the room has been kind of warm, so the water should have evaporated somewhat, and it did. But as you can see, the difference is not major. Of course, if you have more humidity trays, the relative humidity might go up even more. And this is actually okay for Phalaenopsis. But for this result, one, I don't see why all the hassle, and two, everybody advertises it. It's an improper word, but you get what I'm trying to say. Everybody says it's like, oh, if you want to grow Miltoniopsis and you need higher humidity, it's easy. You just get a humidity tray and your problems are solved. And then people are wondering, why the hell isn't my Miltoniopsis growing okay? So, yeah, it's important to understand that humidity is a very, very important aspect of growing orchids. And if you have Phalaenopsis orchids, which are absolutely beautiful and easy to care for, this is really okay. This is an okay humidity. And maybe if you want to use humidity trays, use them. You know, if you have the space, if you have the time and the mood, use them. But don't be misled that humidity trays can create mold on your walls, because they don't. You have to take into consideration your ambiental, let's say, humidity, which can be less than 40%. It can be 20% if it's, you know, if you have your heater on and you don't have like humidity source. And the humidity tray doesn't do much. It will only increase the humidity so much. So maybe if you have a lot of them, you will get to 50%, and that's it. So it's really your choice if you want to hassle with them, if you want to use them, if you want to fill your space with them, or if you just have a good technique to use them. But for me personally, it's not worth the hassle, and it's badly advertised. A humidity tray will by far not be enough for some orchids that do want a lot of humidity. I will tell you what definitely works best. It's the humidifier. You just have to be careful, because that can really create mold on your walls if you leave it on too much. or you don't attend to it. So yeah, this has been my experiment. Keep in mind that these were the perfect conditions. No drafts, no sun, no nothing that would influence it. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Hope you found it useful, and I'll see you next time. If you have any questions, you know what to do. Leave me a comment. Bye!